Today we're going to teach you how to make the absolute simplest hop water ever. All right, start with half gallon of water. Now, obviously this is water, so you want to use good water. If you want to use distilled water, you can use that. If you want to use purified water, you can use that. We used our filtered tap water, okay? That's it, and nothing fancy here. Then it's hop water, so you need hops. Now this is where you can play a little bit with ingredients. We are using Citra hops today. Now, if you don't have hops, you can go to a brew shop or you can order them from Amazon. We'll put links in the description. Citra, to me, makes the most sense in this very basic hop water. That's all this is. Very, very basic hop water. Just to replace the ones that we've been buying, because this is a whole lot cheaper. And you can get the pellets. I mean, I got 1 ounce of these pellets. I literally need 2 grams. So this would make 7 gallons of hop water. Just saying. But anyway, so we need 2 grams of hop pellets. And hops are just flowers. So, you know, and the pellets look like that. They look kind of like rabbit food.
Yeah. If you live somewhere other than
Florida,
the subtropics, you can probably grow them yourself.
Yeah, if you can grow your own, that'd be pretty cool. Just 2 grams, which is like nothing. You need 1/2 of a pellet. Oh. See, that little tiny piece put me over by 0.2. You know what, though? I'm going to go with it. It's all right. Just that little extra, you know?
Now, today we're using our smaller size rumble jar because we don't need our big, full 1 gallon one because we're only doing half a gallon.
Right. Now, if you don't have a rumble jar, you could just put it in some cheesecloth. You could put it in like a tea.
If you got a reusable tea strainer, you can totally do that.
A tea infuser or anything like that.
Yep.
And we just put it right in the water. And hopefully it fills up and starts to sink. There we go.
Ta-da!
Perfect. And then lemon juice, because here's a couple reasons for the acid. First, it adds some flavor, okay, which is nice. But second, it'll actually keep this from spoiling because it's going to lower the pH of that water, and the hops help with that too. Keeps it from getting any funk, as you might say.
The acidity also balances out some of the bitterness from the hops.
Right. Now, you might be wondering, why aren't you just using real lemons? Well, because somebody, namely me, forgot to put lemons on the shopping list this week, and our nearest grocery store is over 20 minutes away. So when we went to make this, I went, oops. So we're going to use real lemon juice. It's okay.
Our test subject was a real lemon.
Yep.
So we did test it that way. But today,
It's probably better with a real lemon, okay?
just lemon juice.
2 tablespoons of this stuff.
Or
More or less to taste.
a full lemon.
Yeah, or 1 lemon, yeah. Okay. What's the next step?
The next step is to let it sit.
Yep, 6 hours. That's all, just 6 hours. I always thought that was kind of crazy, but in the research that I did, 6 hours seemed to be the right number. Now, there are people out there adding all kinds of acids and they're adding extra stuff to the water. If you really want to go crazy with that, you totally can, but from what I saw, most people said that those things didn't make all that much difference anyway. And this is just a very basic recipe, just something to start with. So, this is going to sit for 6 hours, but
We're going to put a lid on it.
yeah, I have that.
Yep.
But being the prepared YouTubers that we are, we have a bottle put in our Drinkmate bottle already in the fridge. Let me go get that.
All right, so this is a bottled portion of our test subject, which was the exact same recipe, the exact same method, just with a real lemon rather than real lemon juice.
Now, I want to talk about carbonation before I do this. The Drinkmate is probably the quickest and easiest if you have a Drinkmate or a SodaStream, because this is technically still water, so you could do it with either one. That would be the quickest. Now, if you don't have one of these, if you have a keg system, that would also work. If you don't have a keg system, you can also just do natural carbonation. Now, I do have to put a caveat on this. It will add about like 0.3 to 0.4%, literally like less than 1% alcohol, because it is a small fermentation. But this is by far the cheapest method. That might actually be the best too. I think the little bit of fermentation might just add just a little more complexity.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm Team Drinkmate.
Yeah, Drinkmate's going to be easy, but you'd have a half gallon of your liquid, right? So what you want to do is you need to add carbonation sugar or priming sugar. And for this, you're going to use 21 grams, which is like 3/4 of an ounce of sugar. Just plain old white sugar is fine. Mix that through thoroughly. Then you put that into your bottles that you know can hold carbonation, like a soda bottle or something like that that has held it before. So something I forgot to say in the original recording, you're going to need a little bit of yeast to make this work too. Just any bread yeast, or if you happen to have brewer's yeast, that's cool too. Just literally a little pinch, a few grains in each bottle. That's all you need to do. That should be enough to make carbonation actually happen. Back to the video. Screw your caps on, let them sit for like 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, put them in the fridge. You now have carbonated hop water. But today we're using this because we have it and it's easy and simple and it's right here. And it's fun. I mean, it's kind of boring actually because that's what you have to do like 20 times. That was 2. 3, 4. My trick is I just wait till the foam goes away. 5, 6, 7, 8. Starting to come out the top.
Yep.
9. 9 is the magic number. But check it out, no spillage again.
Now, if you're not familiar with the Drinkmate system and you're wondering why did you just hold the bottle down until it made that noise,
you might want to watch this video where I did that.
Reasons.
And then I just release and take the cap off.
Ta-da! And don't spill your bottle.
Don't spill it, yeah. And here we go. You ready? Carbonated hop water.
Benefits to our water is that it's actually a lot clearer in color than commercially bought.
Oh, one thing. When you're getting ready to pour it into bottles, I did put it through a bit of cheesecloth just to take out any extra pulp from the lemon.
Right, yeah. Do strain it before...
Yeah. If you're doing the lemon juice version, you probably don't have to worry about that. But with the pulp from the real lemons, I did. Anyway, it's got just the slightest bit of haze to it, and ours is starting to condensate because it's cold.
Right, but it's still like a clear color. It doesn't have any color cast.
Looks beautiful. On the smell?
Smells
It's like hops. I get a slight bit of citrus there too.
Yep.
Now, citra hops in particular give a citrusy kind of flavor.
Which is why we use that hops to pair with our lemon juice base.
There's lots of different kinds of hops, and they're all going to give a little bit of a different flavor. You can get tropical feels and things like this from these things.
And yes, we will be experimenting with other flavors in the hop water genre soon.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That's a good hop water.
If you are familiar with drinking commercially made hop water,
this is better than the one that we tried. It really is. This is better. And it literally is 5 minutes to put together, another 5 minutes to carbonate. I mean, it's nothing. It's so simple to do. And they charge like $1 a can for this stuff.
The biggest hassle is you got to wait for the hops to steep. I mean, come on.
6 hours. We're brewers. 6 hours is like, really? 6 hours? We're used to 6 months. Time to put a number on this.
All right.
This is a brew. We made it. It's a thing. So on your screen, you should be seeing our scorecard, which goes from 1 through 11, because that's right, ours goes to 11. What you don't see is the 0 for things that just totally suck. My prediction, this is not a 0.
Nope.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. It's somewhere between a 7 and an 11. Do you have a number?
I have a number.
1, 2, 3, 9.5.
I give mine an 8. I know I'm the low ball because I want to explore all the flavors.
That doesn't mean that they can't coexist at the same score.
This is true.
I think.
Also true.
But we set out to make a hop water. We did. This is a wonderful hop water. It's a great hop water. To the point that I'm going to buy more of these bottles just so that I can keep more of it.
Right.
Though I am going to try pouring from this into, like, I have some plastic beer bottles. I want to see if I overcarbonate just a little bit. And keep it cold. Will I be able to do that? I don't know.
The cool thing about the Drinkmate system, if you have enough of these bottles, you can fill them up and keep them in your fridge. And then when you're ready to carbonate, you saw how long it took.
That's true. It doesn't take very long at all.
And then they're ready to serve. And then you keep these in the bottles.
And the only thing that got dirty is just the very tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
And then when you're ready to serve, you keep them in the bottles and you just pour and that's carbonated and good to go. I mean, that's glorious. Look at that.
This is awesome. I'm so excited about this. It's funny because when we were starting this channel, this was one of the things I said, I have to learn to make hop water.
And we had no concept of how easy it was going to be.
I watched a bunch of videos, did a bunch of research, and found out just how simple this really was. Some people make it very, very complicated, and you can certainly do that. This is just the simplest. This is a base.
Right.
Think of this as a springboard, just a starting point. This is just the most basic version you could make, and I'm that excited about this.
But this is a perfect, low-cost, low-calorie
it's practically zero
soda replacement.
I think, what did we find out? A lemon had like 14 calories or something like that?
Like that.
So there's 7 calories in the entire, 14 calories in the entire batch. Or 7, or I forget. It was a low number, okay? Which means like nothing per serving.
But you still get the benefit of the hops. So if you want something to just kind of take the chill, give you a chill pill.
It kind of does too.
It's relaxing.
When I did this, I made 2 of these and I drank one of them one night. And it had the same kind of effect as the regular hop water that we buy in the store.
Yep.
So
go team.
Yeah. Make this. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.